let's say somebody started a company year and a half ago, and his annual returns are due, but he didn't do any business. And a lot of businesses are like that because of the COVID as well. And he probably brought in maybe a few £100 or whatever, in the whole year, in the entire year. What in this case, what should he do?
He will still need to file some accounts. If there was no trade at all, you can do some dormant accounts. Now, you would need that company. I'd imagine the idea is that it's going to get bigger and bigger. It's just a very small year. So your accountant would speak to you. They should definitely, amend their price. If there has been a reduction in trade, I mean, that's something that me and Richard have always driven since the beginning, really. We always reflect on what the companies are doing and affordability, and we always take that into consideration. But you should the accountant should reduce their price, prepare some dormant accounts, send that over to the client. Then we can just simply file that with Companies House. You then file a tax return. A lot of people, because they're being chased by Companies House, they file their accounts, they file the confirmation statement through the accountant, and then they don't file their CT600. Now that, even though you don't owe tax because you probably made a loss or no profit at all, fines will occur and they will continue and continue. Now they go a lot slower than Companies House, but again, to get it removed is very difficult.
Yeah, and obviously there, when you those two choices, the distinction between you've just had a little bit of trade, i.e. 2 or 3 invoices out, versus no trade at all, the former is still going to require a little bit of accountancy work, whereas the latter, dormant is dormant, standard format, probably one of the lower fees you'll get with your accountant, but still, as Mark says, needing to be filed. I mean, dormant accounts and CT600, is there a need for a CT600 with dormant accounts?
Yeah, you still got to file it. Still has to be filed. However, you can then apply to HMRC, and if you say to them, we believe we're going to be dormant or loss making for the next 3 years, they will remove that CT600. Now, sending letters off is always a bit of a pain, and then you've got to then get your accountant or yourself to remember in 3 years' time that you might need to file it. So for me, I would just file the nil returns. These accounting systems that are in place that we use, you do your dormant account, you do your accounts, you do your dormant accounts, and then just simply file.